Yo, Sana, a lot is happening on Inimba. Zeto is currently in labor, and let me tell you, baby girl is changing her mind about having this baby because she feels unsure, she feels unready. Meanwhile, Tumega really seems like she just cares about the baby surviving. I feel so great that Thokozile is there for Uzetu. It seems like a bit of a mess, and it does seem like Zetu will definitely have a hard time trying to adjust to motherhood. Motherhood is not something easy. Motherhood is not a walk in a park. Motherhood is something so difficult. So I wouldn't even be surprised if Zetu is having some difficulties trying to just jungle her old life, going back to her old life and motherhood. Like, I would not be surprised if that's gonna happen. Meanwhile, Ulwandle, wow, I don't know whose side should I be on when it comes to Ulwandle and Sydney's beef. I feel like Ulwandle really went too far. I do understand that Sydney might have not been the best father in the world, but Lwandle really took it too far. And not only did Lwandle took it too far, Lwandle was terribly played also by the Khosela Tech, since they are not willing to take him in. So what's then going to happen, because Mr. Zondo will definitely say, Lwandle, I don't want you in my house, go this and that and the other thing. And who will be blaming Sydney really if he were to chase Ulwandle out? I will not be blaming Sydney. I will just be like, yes, Sydney, you are doing what I would have done, should have been in your position. I would have said, you know what, Ulwandle, take out of my house right now, since you think that you are a man and you are better than me, So, yeah, guys, I do fear for Uzetu. I'm not gonna lie. I fear for Uzetu. Especially having someone like Tumega. Tumega would just want to take off, As soon as Uzetu expressed that she does not want the child to go to Ozile, I'm like, what is she then gonna do? Because she does not like Tumega that much. Is she then gonna give her child to Tumega? But I'm like, I doubt. I don't see that one happening. I don't see Zetu giving her child away to Utumega. But yeah, motherhood is not easy. It's totally expected for someone to struggle with motherhood at first. So I wouldn't blame Zetu if Zetu were to be struggling with motherhood, because I know that it's definitely not an easy journey.
Sana, on Friday on Inimba, we saw Mgidi Azande. Oh, Sana, the Mgidi was beautiful. Oh, Sana, like beauty. One thing about that Mgidi made me wish I was a Xhosa. Also, one thing about Inimba events, Sana, they ate, they never miss. Okay, the Mgidi was on point, everything was beauty is stunning. However, that was last week, Friday. This week, we are going to be witnessing a drama aspect to business, a drama as usual. I'm like, how can Inimba give us such a beautiful event and they don't even let us recover from such beauty? Nope, we go straight to drama. So, Mawetu did come and told Mr. Zondo, no, the mole is actually Lwandle. And listen, Mawetu came with proof, okay? He came with proof that indeed Lwandle was at the Khosela offices. And Ulwandle did try to deny it a bit, but he was like, you know what, I'm already caught. I might as well express my anger and my frustrations towards my father. So that's exactly what he did. He expressed his anger towards Usigny, that Signy does not deserve to have anything good. Signy is not a good dad. Signy this. So out of anger, Signy strangled Ulwandle. And I just know that Utlengiwe will be the mediator. And obviously Utlengiwe will always look for best. And I mean, Hlengiwe is Lwandle's mother at the end of the day. She have clearly expressed that she adores her son, and there is nothing wrong her son can ever do in her eyes. But also, guys, I saw Lwandle at the Khosela Tech signing something else. I'm like, what is Lwandle signing in Khosela now? As he's signing the rest of the shares, because remember, him and Lazarus previously agreed on 10%. And now it seems like Lwandle is going to have a fallout with Signy. Signy is finding out that Lwandle is a mole. And listen, Signy does not even have half of the truth of what is going on, okay? The only thing that he knows right now is that Lwandle has just told, or Lwandle has caused them a contract, right? But he does not know that actually the Khosela have shares on his company now. And I think when he found out, he's just going to lose his mind. He's going to lose his mind. And something tells me that Lwandle, actually driven by anger, oh my gosh, Lwandle, Lwandle cannot think at all. Driven by anger, he went and signed over all the rest of his other shares to Lazarus and also Lega, even though they are not promising him a position in Khosela. But I think after he signed the rest of his shares, they might as well consider, because this will be so unfair if Lwandle is just going to keep on signing over the shares and he gets absolutely nothing in return. Anyway, what else we can expect also on this week is Uzethu is gonna be going to labor. Oh, Sana, one thing about Inimba, they don't waste time. Everything must be hush, 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 or wrap up. Like, we just find out about Zethu's pregnancy as in like yesterday, okay? And Zethu is now going to be giving a birth. Also, we're gonna be seeing Zethu's sister, Uthokozile. And I'm like, what is Thokozile doing here? You know, I feel like there is a storyline that is cooking there. Well, Thokozile still Zethu's child, but why would Thokozile still Zethu's child when Thokozile have her own 3 kids that she is failing to care for, you know? You can never really know. One thing for sure is that Uzethu beno Thumeka will definitely bump heads. You know how Thumeka wants to be hands-on. Thumeka will just practically treat that baby like it's hers, you know, and Zethu will constantly have to remind Thumeka, was chill out. This is not your baby, it's my baby. So those two, I do see them bumping on each other's head. I was never ready for this version of Lazarus. Sana the ruthless in his eyes when he is coming for the Zondo Tech. Poor Somjika. Mawethu definitely does not deserve this whole thing, okay? Yeah, when it comes to Lwandle, I don't even want to talk about him, because I'm just like, Lwandle, babe, I can't believe you, okay? So Lwandle had a conversation with Lazarus where, like, you can tell that he is pressing his, like, he wants to find out when is he coming to work in Zondo Tech, not Zondo Tech, in Khosela Tech, you know. And apparently Lazarus was very cold, you know. Lazarus was very cold, and but like, listen, you will find out tomorrow. I'll send you everything, all the documents. I need to sign up. I need to know that I own 10% of Zondo Tech first before you come to work here. And I'm just like, what kind of a dummy is Lwandle? Why is he not getting the signs that probably this deal will never happen? You know, chances of this deal happening are like 0 to nothing. And on the other side, Mawethu is drinking himself to death, because he's just like, he can't believe what he have sacrificed for the Zondo Tech. You know, he left Khosela Tech, he left his job in Khosela Tech, and he went and helped Usigny build an empire, and yet he is the first one to be suspected of being a mole, and the first one to be suspended. He's just, you know, he's drowning his sorrows. Portia is also in like a difficult position, because she has to choose between her own career or saving her boyfriend. And honestly, being a woman nowadays, please be selfish with your bag and be selfish with your money. If you feel like really you have to be that selfish and choose your bag
over helping indoda. Sana, be selfish, choose your back over helping indoda. Now, we have Ulimise Utumega, who is pressing on Uzetsu. Uzetsu is like, can I breathe? Limise is like, no, you ain't breathing. So Uzetsu and Olani planned to go to a scan together. But Ulimise was like, I am the grandmother. I want to come with Kaloku. So Ulimise came, tag along. And now the doctor is asking, do you guys want to find out the gender? Not Ulimise saying, we want to find out. And Uzetsu is like, chill out, okay? Chill out. This is my baby. It's not your baby. I don't want to find out the gender. I want to find out at birth. I want to know if the baby is a girl or is a boy at birth. And Ulimise Sana is not having it. Ulimise is like, what do you mean? Because I want to know now. Uzetsu had to just politely, and it was not very much polite, but Uzetsu had to just be like, ay ma, oh, at the end of the day, this is my baby, it's not your baby. So please chill out. Chill out. I'm like, someone needs to put Limise in her place. Meanwhile, they are preparing for Umgidi ka Azande. Wenzanje nomdozeli nkwenkwe. Wenzanje nomdozeli nkwenkwe. Sana uDubs uzabe happy emgidini womntanakhe. Love this for uDubs. I really do.
Oh, Sana, poor Mawethu. Lwandle just threw him under the bus just to save his own skin. So Lwandle has been working with Khosana Tech and making sure that his father's company does not go forward because he's filled with aversions toward his father. However, this whole thing is coming back to Mawethu, and if there's one person who definitely does not deserve all this, it is Mawethu. So Mr. Zondo has definitely told Mawethu that, listen, you are definitely my number one suspect, and there's a whole thing, and you should know that you are in the position of being suspected. Portia, on the other hand, cannot help Mawethu because she cannot compromise her own career. She really wants the position of being the CIO, and I think I get where Portia is coming from. But Portia went and went to Uqhawe. Uqhawe went and confronted her parents, and Lazarus is not having it. Lazarus is like, listen, Uqhawe, you are an employee here, just like any other employees. Things that we do not tell you is because we are not ready to tell the rest of the staff. And when we are ready to tell the rest of the staff, believe in me, you will be the first one to know. But yes, we are working with Lwandle, and there is a possibility that Lwandle will come and work in Khosana Tech after all is done. I felt nothing for Mr. Zondo, I will say this. I'm just shocked how Lwandle is willing to betray his father the way that he's betraying his father. And I am so worried about Usomjika Mawethu. Definitely does not deserve this at all, and he may lose his job. The Zondo company will be weak, and Sydney honestly does not have a brain of his own. That's why sometimes it's hard to feel sorry for him, because I'm like, think for yourself, use your own brain, and he just does not know how to use his own brain or to think for himself. Even his wife was advising him, saying, no, I trust Lwandle more than Mawethu. We are family always look after one another. I'm just like, Sydney, have your own brains, bro. Like, have your own brains and think for yourself. Anyway, I cannot wait for Friday to see Umgidi ka Azande. Definitely cannot wait for that one. Oh, Sana, Lazarus is willing to go too far just to get back at Zondo Tech. So now, it seems like Lwandle has come back with the information that Mawethu and Sydney are suspecting something. Lazarus is like, listen, let's throw Mawethu under the bus. Let's let Mawethu be suspected of being a mole. And Or else, if you can't do that, because it seems like Lwandle was like, no, I can't do that to Mawethu. Mawethu has never done anything to me. And in all honesty, I thought that Lwandle and Mawethu have a form of a friendship. But Lazarus is like, listen, it's either we provide proof that you are the mole, or we let Mawethu takes all the blame. Knowing how selfish Lwandle is, Lwandle will definitely let Mawethu take all the blame for his selfish behavior. Now the tricky part is that Mawethu's girlfriend, on the other hand, has found out that Lwandle is the mole. This is also compromising her career because, listen, she wants to be CIO. She really wants that position. So right now, she cannot go back to Mawethu and say, Mawethu, just because me and you have a romantic thing going on, here is the information that I'm willing to provide you with. Sana, I am just not happy for how things are unfolding for Mawethu. I'm like, does he really deserve this though? Like, is this what Mawethu deserves? You know what I mean? On the other hand, the romantic, strong chemistry between Uxolani and Uzethu is growing strong. Not them making out on Yanga's bed. I mean, on Linkamva's bed. And of course, Hlati found them on Hlati on Linkamva's bed, and this made him angry, okay? Because he was like, what do you mean you all are making out on Linkamva's bed? Okay, just last week we were celebrating Linkamva's graduation and you guys are making out. I feel like it's a bit, I don't know if it's a bit disrespectful or not, but they should make out, because at the end of the day, the parents have agreed that they should, this whole relationship thing should go on and it should continue. So hiding it and not being able to be themselves or making out or whatever, it creates a lot of fiction, and I feel like the parents should just get used to Zethu and Xolani. On the other hand, this week again was coming up on Inimba. Umgidi Zenande. Is it Zenande? Yes. So Zenande has finally become a man in a closer cast. Sana talking about it's never too late for anything in life. It's never too late for anything in life, because why is Zenande going back to initiation school in his 30s? Okay, and the way he is so well celebrated by the family, everyone really just show up. Listen, when I tell you that the Ngogana family decided to come together and celebrate Azande, the Ngogana family decided that if there's one thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna come together and we're going to celebrate this journey with Azande. So Azande is coming back. Hopefully he is not coming back as the annoying Azande that he was. Oh, Sana, he was so annoying. Hopefully him being a man will definitely change his character as well. Praying for him at this point, like seriously praying for him. Yo, Sana, I was never ready to see AI version of Linkamva. So it's finally Linkamva's graduation party. When I tell you that everyone came through for Linkamva, including Zolega and Lazarus. They made a huge graduation celebration party that was hosted in Thandeka's house. And of course, this came as a huge surprise to Utumega and Uhlati, as they never expected it. Well, Yanga, thinking with a young mind and a naive mind, she thought it would be nice. It would be such a cute gesture if she were to do something for her parents so that they will feel Yanga's presence within them in the room. So we all know about AI. AI nowadays, it does the impossible. Okay, whatever that you thought it's impossible is very much possible with AI. So Yanga created a version of Yanga wearing his graduation clothes, wanting to send a message within his family. Oh, Sana Utumega broke down right there and then,
And I definitely think, and I'm afraid that Hlati was right about Utumega. I don't think Tumega will be able to take this as a cute gesture. I don't know if it's gonna rub Utumega